It's like the old days where I used to be able to see you playing shit on Steam while we were doing a TTRPG show.
Look, I've learned my lesson. I go invisible all day, every
exactly.
day.
Yeah, you have to hide it from me. Friends, I am your complex and excitable storyteller, APGamingREAL. Some have described me as mysterious and eloquent. First thing you should know, all these motherfuckers on the bottom half of the screen constantly make fun of me for playing fake Grand Order or waifu game. And their whole intro is going to be nothing but Genshin fucking Impact, which is like if you took fake Grand Order but made it Breath of the Wild and shitty in Chinese.
If you made it a good video game.
Wow.
If you made a shitty game, a good video game, and then actually made it so that the users actually get a lot of fun out of it instead of just sitting
half
there
of the
waiting
voice
for
actors
power
for
to reach
Genshin
it.
Impact are just the fake Grand Order voice actors. There's a
I couldn't
huge
get-
amount of overlap.
I mean, that's like saying Nolan North is in like 90% of video games, which he is.
I
by the
mean,
way.
if you said Nolan North and the rest of the cast of one game that Nolan North was on was in another game that was entirely about Nolan North-ish type characters.
Oh, so
I'm
you
sorry,
mean like,
2018 called and they want Nolan North back and everything.
so you mean Critical Role and the new Avengers game and
Yeah,
Divinity
listen, you
Original
just-
Sin and all these other games that all those people are in.
Or half the animes where all of them are the entire cast.
It's
I
true.
mean, they were also the entire supporting cast of Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. So,
yeah, but you couldn't really tell in that game.
oh, you could tell. I recognize
I mean,
Matt and Marisha instantly.
Matt Mercer, sure, but the other guys, not so much.
No, Marisha was one of the supporting Diamond Dog soldiers. She was like, I'm tough. I'm better than Big Boss. Pick me when you go out on missions. And I was like, no, it's just Big Boss and Quiet or whatever her name is. Just those two. They're the only
Diamond
ones we're
Dog. Just Diamond Dog. Maybe Diamond Horse if you're feeling saucy, but just Diamond Dog. That's all you need.
No, you don't need any of them.
The thing is, this is my first gacha game, unless you count Destiny as a gacha game, which
No,
fair,
not
I
even
guess.
remotely. No.
But I mean, it's an actual video game, and I see the appeal.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, brother. Don't feel superior, but welcome to the fold.
I'm still gonna make fun of you relentlessly, but you can
That's
hit me
fine.
back. You can hit me back whenever you want.
I just don't play Genshin Impact. So, what else do I have to say? I entered the Odin sleep. When my show last night was canceled, I was like, it's 10 p.m. That's like 7 hours earlier than I go to sleep. Maybe I'll just take a nap. And so I fell asleep and I woke up at 2:30 and I wandered around tweeting for a while. Then at 4 o'clock, apparently I collapsed and fell asleep again and would wake up like every 4 hours. And I was like, all right, I'll just post some dumb shit on Discord and then literally physically collapse until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So I feel like I've literally reached the physical limit of not sleeping that I can hit. Second, it's interesting that these guys just got into Genshin Impact because today I deleted my entire images folder. All of the waifus I've been saving up, all my reference art, anything that isn't APGamingREAL fan art, even my memes, all of it has been eradicated. Some
Even
people
the
have...
Aristotle waifus?
No, those are in the fan art.
Oh, I see.
Because he made those for me.
So you just moved the waifu folder into the fan art folder.
There are far, far more waifus than Aristotle could have ever drawn, even if he drew every day forever. So it's actually been a pretty productive day in that regard. I also drew up the plans for a new Battletech show. I would say it's only in its beta because I got to test it, but I'm ready to go on Battletech Solaris Nights. What else can I say? Everything is crazy, and I feel like I'm exhibiting the symptoms of long-term depression. Glad to share that.
That's
Mood.
fun.
Well, I have to tell you, massively eliminating everything that you previously cared for and sleeping for enormous amounts of time all at once out of nowhere are both symptoms of long-term depression. So that's what I've got. You know, speaking of people who might be depressed, let's talk to Glimo. What do you got? I'm saying, listen. I couldn't go to just anybody, right? And these two down here, these motherfuckers in the bottom half, are gonna be so glad because they're gonna be like, I was playing Genshin Impact and Lisa's my new fave main. Tanaka Ri is the greatest voice actor in all of history. This is where they're at. So no, it's Glimo time. It's Glimo time. We'll get to you in a minute, Henley.
I'm talking to him, even though I attacked you. I'm talking to him.
Exactly. I'm using my position as host to defend myself temporarily because I know it's coming later. Just bottle it up.
It's like Bishop ripping.
Mr. Speaker, I yield my time to Dave.
Don't. All right, Jim Jordan, calm down.
It's like Bishop going up to like disembowel someone while talking on the phone to someone else. Come on.
Glimo, what do you got?
You couldn't segue.
Don't do that. Sorry.
You couldn't segue to myself and Andrew because we found joy in our lives.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if it's joy so much as like a crippling addiction.
They're often so close these days.
Yeah,
it's true.
You have to swing one way or the other. That's how it goes. Glimo, what do you got going on?
Not a whole lot. I was trying to think of what I've done since the last time I was on your show on Thursday, and
hard to come up with anything, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Like a bunch of work. I'm going on site to a client site to completely redo their network over the weekend when no one's in their office. So, yay, working all weekend.
Hopefully, they're actually not in the office this time.
Yes. And that's about all I got, really. Had a day off today, which was nice. Nice to have that day off in the middle of the week when everyone else is. I don't know what everyone else is doing anymore. Like time it's just an illusion. Yeah. So,
agree. I'm there.
But the grocery store was empty, so that was. I guess people were doing something other than that. So, yeah, that's all I got.
We live in a time of food truck supremacy.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. Cyberpunk.
Okay. Grimdarkjames, I should tell you, you were the one who convinced me jointly with Drumurboy to start watching The Boys, and I'm all caught up in that shit now.
Yeah, 1 episode to go. I'm excited for the final episode.
What's the final one now? Is it 8 or 7?
8. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is the final.
Because I just watched 6. So.
I was not surprised that someone called Stormfront out of Portland ended up being bad. I mean, look, the whole show is literally about heroes secretly being villains the whole time. But that particular one, I was like, yeah, come on.
Well, that's a gender swap character from the original comic book as well.
I didn't, but there was zero subtlety in the naming convention.
Yeah.
What do you have going on when you aren't crashing your computers?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been on one of your shows now for over a week. I've got the shakes right now. It's my crippling addiction is haunting your life.
Wow.
That's true. You are on a bunch of shows with me.
That's it. I mean, I've mentioned before that my podcast laptop had died some time ago, and then suddenly the other day after playing, well, actually, because I got Squadrons, and I played a bit of Squadrons, and it scratched a bit of a Star Wars itch, but it didn't scratch my whole Star Wars itch. Also, because I wanted to try and get a game controller somewhere, because I think that the game controller would be more fun than trying to do it with a mouse and keyboard like I have been. And so I actually reinstalled the Old Republic, the MMO, and played.
Oh, okay. You lost my interest all of a sudden.
Yeah, and then my motherboard died on the same day that Baldur's Gate 3 came out. So my local computer shop said it's going to be like a week to get to before they can get to it because they're very busy. So I just bought a new Republic of Gaming machine to use for the podcast and to do this show and Battletech tomorrow. So I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 last night on that. And even though a lot of people said don't touch it because it's early access garbage, I think that it was good enough for me. Maybe my expectations are
Larian does early access right.
Yeah.
It's got
Yeah, I mean,
30 hours of content. I don't know what people are fucking complaining about, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, there are some things that are, obviously. I mean, first off, one of the things they spooked about the game was you could either make your own character, or you could use one of 5 pre-designed backgrounded characters with their own individual story, and those pre-designed characters are all currently locked, not available during early access, so you can only make your own character, which is how I would have played anyway. But yeah, just a few other things like to do with how the camera works, and often finding myself like looking at the battlefield from the other side of a wall, where the battlefield's on the far side, and the camera's looking at the wall on the outside. But overall, enjoying that pretty much. But other than that, just new job this week. Obviously, that's been my other big change. So got a nice golden handshake from the old job. So I went and bought a brand new TV, new car, new Xbox Series X order. So It's just been throwing money at hobby. Bought a new tank to build as well, new RC tank. So it's been me. Took my kids to the beach for the first time in their lives as well.
Oh, nice. Which beach?
Really?
I actually went up the Central Coast, Dave, up to Lakes Beach on the Central Coast. We live pretty far from the beach in Sydney, like maybe 40 miles, 50 miles from the beach, and so my kids are sort of more used to pools than the beach.
I was gonna say, for a country that's like 95% coast.
Yeah. I mean,
oh, you'd be surprised. Like when you live right next to the coast, it's kind of one of those things where you're just like, I don't need to go, but I can.
Yeah.
But I don't need to.
So, Drummer, Canada has the world's largest coastline. How much time do Canadians spend at the beach?
Don't listen. Don't.
When
90% of that coastline is ice.
Yeah, but 90% of our coastline is fucking predators. So, take it or leave it up.
I mean, when I was in Ontario, I spent a lot of time at the beach as a kid. Like the summer was mostly camping and beaches. And then when I was in BC for a couple weeks, it was like pretty solid water days, But right now I'm in the prairies, so there's no water to speak of.
You have to unfreeze all of your drinking water.
Yeah, for sure. Squeeze it from rocks and corn.
What?
Squeeze it from rocks. I like that. I want to take that. It's a good one.
Yeah, James, I also felt a distinct lack of playing tabletop RPGs with you lately, so I know where you're coming from.
Is it help your self-confidence not being undermined by me constantly?
Not being undermined by you. You still leave rules notes on the YouTube comment section. Yeah. Listen, I don't feel undermined by my players normally. Except Pondo when his character dies in Battletech. That's a very distinct one. That feels very undermining.
Oh. I'm always beneath you, but nothing is beneath me.
Listen, you're the only person who game masters for me regularly anymore. Everyone else feels that I'm a walking disaster.
No, it's
Cotton is afraid to even run a one-shot for me.
I ran a game for you, and you literally shit in the pool. After. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, you're the worst player.
I know. Swear to God. No. Listen, I might not have been
character creation or after character creation.
I might not have been the best player with you as game master, but I made that game legendary. Let's just agree to that. Like, from an audience perspective, the fucking random wandering off and murdering of people made that game. No one ever comes and talks about all the times that the Robo Ape did stuff, okay? They talk about Dante Fierro throwing people off the roof, and that time that Typical took my dog and wrapped him up in a bunch of fucking wires and hung him from a ceiling.
I don't remember that.
I look forward to the next Cyberpunk game when you're all working for Coltan Bones organ harvesting company.
I already did that for fucking Eat My Addiction, mate. Yeah. And Blackmail.
Shit.
So.
Shit.
I don't know who to go to. Let's just start with Drumurboy.
Me and Dave are probably going to be talking about Genshin for a bit.
Yeah. Just remember, We do have a Cyberpunk game to play, and
Although-
I'd really like to play it.
Although we already got on the Discord and was like in the voice chat while playing a little bit too. So like maybe
All right, give us your favorite character so far.
Mona.
I don't know.
Although
The folks
I've
at
got-
home will know.
I've got the Mona Lisa combo.
Okay.
Mona is
I
the five.
knew you were a Lisa fan. Everybody's a Lisa fan.
I mean,
Actually, I think she's pretty bad, to be honest.
You're
she's
bad.
kind of bad, but the Mona Lisa combo, Mona is a water mage and Lisa is an electro mage. So already, and you can switch characters like every 3 seconds. So Mona can do like her water AoEs, and then I can switch to Lisa and do her electro AoEs, and that just like wrecks everything. At least for now. Like I'm
Yeah.
not super far into the game, so there's probably some damage types and some armor types that is not going to work well against, and I'll have to find new strategies.
I mean,
But
it
for
works
right now-
against pretty much everything as far as I can tell. I'm with Razor at the moment though.
Yeah,
Dope as fuck. He's real good. But it's so this game is really strange because a couple of weeks back I remember saying I'm so fucking tired of open world games.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but like the traditional open world game for me was like, a mini map littered with icons and all that sort of stuff. And, I never played Breath of the Wild, so maybe this is just having that same effect for me that it had for a lot of people when they played Breath of the Wild. But, the idea that I can just sort of sit down and just meander in a game now is like insane. And the other thing is,
it's pretty
Yeah,
chill. Like
it is, but at the same time, like you can look at what you need to grow into and say, okay, here's what I need to do today, and you can go do it. Right? I don't know if Breath of the Wild had anything like that. As far as I know, it was pretty much just like, there was no growth of Link in terms of his power. There was like 4 powers you get in that game or something. And that
No,
was
I mean,
right?
going to the shrines, learning the new way to solve puzzles, solving those puzzles, getting more hearts and stamina. I feel like there was
speaking of
consistent growth.
learning on like, this is the thing about Genshin. You walk in there, it's like it's got a satisfying combat system. It's got loads of shit to do, and the environmental puzzles are like fun, but they don't get in your way.
Yeah.
Like if you see three torches on the cliff, you just switch to your fire girl and fire your flame arrows, light up all the things, and suddenly a chest appears, and you get the chest, get all your loot, and go.
Yeah. The
And
other thing
there's
that's worth pointing out
hundreds of those
too-
around the map that you can just like, they don't tell you about them, but you're like, that looks like a little secret thing. Like four plants in 4 harvestable plants in a pattern. You're just like, okay, harvest all the plants. Oh, look, a chest happened. Oh, the chest has a enemy encounter. Beat all the enemies, get the higher level chest, and then go on on with your day. It's got a Skyrim effect, sort of. You can just pick a direction, just keep going.
So it'll be
and
filled with mods shortly, and you can play it on any system. Got it.
I don't want to see the mods for this game.
I actually read the patch notes for the next version of the game, and right now you can't look up skirts, but
Is that in the patch notes? Really?
in the,
oh my
in the
fucking
patch
God.
notes they said if you verify that you are over 18, we'll enable it. And I'm like, okay, cool.
See, that's the
GG,
shit I
good
don't
stuff.
really care about. This is like, it's a game that like
Doesn't matter.
it scratches like, first of all, Destiny is in a content drought. That was my grindy game. I was only gonna play this game for a little bit until Destiny picked back up again, but I might stick with this one. Well, at least until November when the new Destiny hits. But I'll probably come back to this periodically to see what's new.
Mhm.
And like, have you ever played the Tales games, Arthur?
Yes,
Tales of
I played
Symphonia,
Tales of Destiny
Vesperia.
2, which is also called Tales of Eternia. I've seen Berseria and Vesperia and whatever, but 2 is always the best. So
It's got a little bit of a simplified combat system
just be
of
very
the
clear, I'm
Tales
never going
games.
to play Genshin Impact.
No, but like just to give you an idea of what it is, it's like a Tales game mixed with Breath of the Wild,
Okay.
and with an MMO gotcha system attached.
Yeah. And then like every single character is like super, super different as well. Like I was reading about like, how people put like characters into tier lists and that sort of shit for whatever reason. But like basically playing the game is kind of like if you like the style of one character, you can build an entire team around it, and it'll be completely different from everyone else's game.
So
Like,
let
for
me try to
example-
sell you on this. Okay. I don't know anything about how this character plays. I just want to sell you on the voice actor for Lisa. It's Tanaka Ray. She's
Don't know
basically
who that
the
is.
Lady Gaga of Japan. All right. She is a singer, an actress, a video game voice actress, a anime movie voice actress. She cosplays most of the characters that she does, and she did a stream dressed as Lisa where she plays as Lisa and talks to herself as Lisa.
Is this a Japanese VO?
Yes.
I play in English.
My
Yeah, playing English,
God. All right. Well,
One thing, the Japanese, I have a feeling Lisa's a fan favorite for all those reasons in Japan.
apparently, anytime she gets hit, she moans. So
Yeah, and
That's
she
it.
When
is.
she climbs up a mountain, she moans too.
Her climbing sounds are very interesting.
just
Also-
know that Tanaka Ray is above those cheap and petty tricks. She's actually one of the most skilled people in the entire
Yeah.
world.
And also the first like you can't like the first character you go on a date with, Lisa, the MILF librarian.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look,
Wait, you
those
go
are
on
two
dates with characters
descriptors
in
that
this
fall solidly.
Sort of. It's like you go around. It's like she's a librarian, so there's people that didn't return
Oh,
their books.
that fucking book mission? That wasn't a date, was
Yeah.
it? Oh,
Well, like
fucking whatever.
you go to different vendors and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you better get her a present. What do you think she'll like?" And
A
then you
book.
buy the things, and then Lisa's either like, "Oh, this is great," or "Hey, thanks," sorta.
This is literally
so-
a Prosody skit.
Yeah.
Buying
I
your
never-
girl
I-
books.
Yeah.
Never once. I don't read any of the text in this game. I literally hit spacebar.
Oh my
Entire
God, Dave, you're the fucking worst.
See, I'm like,
The game is fun, but the story is just like so fucking predictable. It's crazy.
that's very true. But it's like any anime storyline. It's like fucking
That's bullshit. That's
the
you
MC.
motherfuckers. Fake Grand Order out here setting records. The most talked about game on Twitter it's the most tweet about anything in 2019 and 2020. Incredible storyline, and y'all sleeping on it. You're sleeping on it. You're
Well,
fucking
like-
Odin sleeping on it.
This is super anime story. So like your MC is a god from another universe somehow. You show up, there's already gods that are happening, and like gods are fighting. One of them is missing. One of them is taken over by an evil force that you have to purify. It's so fucking anime. And there's like what 7 different nations or something that each have their own
Yeah.
godlike figure or like the avatar of the god's power or whatever.
Yeah,
You have
and
to-
then it's like, what is it like? Some people are like got these fucking things that let them do powers, but then other people don't.
Yeah,
and it's
visions. They have like the force. It's like
Like, it does.
I
It does that dumb
understand.
anime
It's-
thing.
it's all
where
the
it comes
anime
up with
stuff.
a
I get
name.
it. It's like that's in the game. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's not like detracting from the experience. I'm
No,
reading the stuff, being like, okay, that's super anime. I'm gonna go find some more of these little floating blue things.
yeah. The only problem that I have with the game thus far is it's at this point I've kind of over leveled my character to the point where everything is kind of easy, but there is some end game shit that you can do that's like
That changes really soon.
apparently
Have you done?
I have to get to level 25
Yeah,
so that the world order goes up.
yeah. My
Um,
world. I've got world level 2 right now, and all the enemies that were a breeze are now actually like you have to know what you're doing, or they will kick your ass.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that because I want to level up my dude to level refine him a second time so that I can start leveling up his skills.
Yeah.
And it's just like
Oh yeah, every
Anyway.
character has like a constellation that like ups all their skills. You ascend all the characters, you ascend all the weapons, level the weapons up to full. You have 5 accessory or artifact slots that like are different tier levels that do different buffs and stuff. It's a systems game as well. Like I'm assuming this is the same in Fate Grand Order. Like you have character combos and items that synergize in cool ways, and you just go and find them. And
See, you
cool shit.
understand the dark art of Scotty Dante's.
But the difference is that this actually has gameplay. So
I am assuming because this is the same company.
We'll see if you're playing it in 3 months.
In
Here
3
I am
months,
running on 2 years of Fate Grand Order.
In 3 months, I probably won't be playing it every day, but I'll probably be playing it as much as I play Destiny, which is like 5 hours a week.
We'll see.
Arthur, how long have you known me? Have you ever known me to stick with any game for any period of time?
I know you're basically a video game thought. It's true.
I when I've found a game that I like, I play it really fucking hard for like 2-3 weeks.
That's how I did Animal
and then
Crossing.
I'm just like, okay, and then I move on.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I play my games, man, because I just don't.
That's why you're not
I
in
don't
MMOs.
have the patience to come back. Yeah.
Anyone played Hades? That's also a game that I'm looking forward to playing, but haven't yet because
my god,
Genshin.
Hades is literally, people are like, you can't ship these two characters together. That would be incest. And people are like, listen, let me tell you about Greek mythology, okay?
Yeah.
There is a story about a guy that kills his dad to sleep with his mom.
It's called Oedipus.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oedipus
The amount of fucking indie games that use that storyline as like the basis for their story, and also horror games, is fucking enormous. The amount of fucking like games that have come to my desk and been like, "Hey, we're looking for a publisher." And I'm like, "Sweet, let me look at this game." And then it goes over the plot synopsis, and I'm like, "Okay, so I know what this fucking game is already. You don't need to fucking sell it to me." It's right up the alleyways of a platformer where you control 2 people at the same time, and other sort of games like that. Well, not so much that, but like
or brothers
2 joysticks
or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but they actually did that one right.
Yeah,
like that's the difference.
That guy's got a new game coming out soon because he had the other one that was like breaking out of prison with your other dude, and just like a split screen.
That game was weird. I don't know why they did that. Like,
I like
the idea that
I never played it.
The idea that you needed to sell 2 versions of the game before it was playable was just insane to me.
No, didn't they have a thing where it's like if you had the game and you were friends with someone on Steam, they could play with you? Or was that an Epic Games maybe?
No. I don't know. I didn't hear
that was the guy that was like fuck the Oscars at the Game Awards or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, at the very publicized, very public Game Awards.
Yeah.
Got anything else, Drummer?
No, but I need to have a quick bio break so you guys can do the thing.
We'll
I'll be able to
Dave.
hear you guys, and you guys can enter combat.
Dave, what do you got?
So I've been overhauling my game with my new programmer, and yeah, it's come a long way, I think. So this Saturday we'll be releasing another patch, which will mostly refine all of the fluids in the game and stuff like that, because that was a huge part of the back end that. Well, you laugh, but this is more technical than it is.
Please go. Just don't get into details. Just please keep going. I've already heard this story.
Yeah, I mean, like, so we had colliders and stuff like that weren't implemented correctly, and some other things like that. So I don't know why you're noping out about this. This is the most technical version of this story. That
I don't need any level of technicality on your smut game, sir.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you want from me then. You want me to talk about what I do? Then I'll talk about it. But if you don't want me to talk about it, I won't talk about it. So
I'm sorry, Dave. It's just once you hit the fluid barrier, there's no going back. Can't you talk about the emotional impact? The relationships that you form as
I feel very strongly about how emotionally impacted I am by the fact
the
that
fluids.
the game
Yeah.
runs,
Okay.
now that the game runs at a steady 60 frames a second on integrated systems because of the implementation of the new fluid dynamic system, then absolutely.
You got me there, Dave. What an incredible, impressive technical design feat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
We also got masking working correctly as well, so that's always good. But yeah, that's me. Cool story, bro. Says Arthur Perkins.
Oh, just trying to keep my blood pressure at acceptable levels. Glimo, James, it's time. We're back. Previously on this show, you decided to take a job for a gangster. The gangster asked you to do some very simple tasks. Bishop's response was to end the task in murder, which is pretty much what the guy wanted but wasn't saying. Pascal is in the process of buying a white tiger. James Martin,
I forgot about that.
middle manager at Arasaka, is owed a favor. JC Denton is wandering around somewhere in the area, strung out on synth coke, looking for work. It's the night of March 10th, and you are fighting the 92nd Street gang, who believe that they are sanctified by the blood of Christ. And they're shooting you right now. Marcus Bishop, you are up first.
Okay.
Also, please, someone just shut the walk off before the noodle shop burns down.
Yeah, the walk is on, actually.
Okay, walk on. All right, I'm going to run down to here. And I'm going to do...
Yep. Down here, this is Electric Avenue, so you walk down to Electric Avenue.
Okay, and I'm going to do a martial arts weapon strike against the first guy in line there.
The one with the mark number 2?
I don't think martial art weapon strikes are in the base 2020 version.
It's from Friday Night Fist Fight. I mean, all it means is you can get to add your martial arts to using a martial arts declared weapon.
Yes,
the Tonfa is.
So what weapon are you using?
Tonfa.
Okay.
Effectively, it's like an extendable baton, but the rules for it just run as a Tonfa.
Okay.
All right.
So this guy's got karate. And we'll be blocking with a +2 for that. I haven't actually put the karate skill in here correctly, but it is block.
Also, don't forget, Arthur, that you should roll with the karate skill as a modifier as well.
Yes, that's what I did. I had a 2 modifier for the karate on that. You beat his defensive block. You run right up to him. You're tomfying him with your...
Yep.
Yeah, you beat his ass.
Okay, so I'll just roll the damage. It's just 3d6 plus 9.
That's really high. You need to roll for location on a d10.
Oh, okay, there we go. 16. Oh, so that's not damage 16. So it hasn't taken the other stuff into account. So that'll be... So this target or body damage location.
It didn't roll a d10 for location.
I didn't hit 1. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
No. Just roll a d10 for location. Right.
Yep, you just need
haven't tried melee in this sheet before.
Okay, so you hit him in the chest for 20 points of damage. It will penetrate his armor. So his armor is reduced from 18 to 17. With his BTM, you deal 1 point of damage to him.
All right.
Roll that stun.
Stun. He's good.
Okay.
Yeah, you run forward. You hit him in the chest. He's like, no, just for reference, they are wearing some light armor, but they have no leg armor, the red or the blue team. Pascal Jaden, you're in a bit of hot water.
I am.
You're currently being targeted by 3 guys. Well, now they have a Marcus Bishop in their face, which is somewhat not great for them. What do you want to do?
I am gonna hit the guy. I'm gonna try to shoot at the guy over here who is not in cover.
Yep.
And 1 shot with my 9mm.
Okay. Are you aiming anywhere in particular, or are you just going to take the shot?
Just gonna take the shot.
Okay, and you should be within 12.5 meters. You are, so it's a 15 to hit.
That is not a 15.
Nope.
I've got a ROF 2, so I'm gonna take a second shot because why not?
Yeah.
27.
Yes, you have a -3 to that, so it's actually 24,
sorry,
but it will hit.
But yes.
Yep.
All right, and I will.
Hits the left arm, does not penetrate. So you shoot him in the left arm, and it deflects off of the, I believe it's a flak vest.
Oh god damn it!
James, did you put in your body modifier when you?
Yeah, that's why it's 3d6 plus 9. 3d6 base weapon damage plus 5 for martial arts plus 4 for BTM.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
that's really good.
Yeah.
That's crushing. Anything else, Pascal? I know you're out of shots with that.
Yeah, I'm out of shots, and I'm. Let me just get the ruler out here. No, that's not going to make a difference. Nope, that's it.
Okay. We got Drumurboy back. I had to check.
Also, did you include your level for martial arts in your damage?
So it was 3d6 plus 5 for martial arts skill plus 4 for BTM. So that's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Drummer, what do you got? Coltan bones.
What are the dudes across the street doing? They're just hiding?
You're talking about the blue marked individuals?
Yeah.
No, they opened fire on Nathers and Pascal. They were actually the ones you guys saw first. The red guys came out of the van that is sitting over here. They were like a first defense team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I got stabbed in the fucking head, didn't I? I forgot about that. I was like, why do I have one injury?
You fought a man in a walk shop and took his weapon, and I believe you basically broke his leg.
I kicked his knee inward.
Yes.
Instead of outward.
Yep, broke his leg. Yeah.
Right.
What do you want to do, Colton?
Burst fire on this man.
Okay, red 3. Got it.
Yep.
He's having a bad day.
Burst fire is a +3, is it?
Correct.
Yes.
15?
15 is exactly what you need to hit. So roll 1d6 to see how many bullets you hit with. You will hit with 1 bullet.
Dang. Okay.
19 meters.
28 to left arm.
Okay, left arm is reduced to 17. 18 from 28 is 10 minus 3 for BTM is 7 remaining, which brings him to 13 injuries. And it's going to be a pretty bad save. He's now in mortal damage. So he is stunned, but not mortally wounded.
Okay.
So you hit him in the left arm. He's like grabbing his arm and looking at it like, ah! The pain is incredible.
It's pulling a RoboCop, you know?
No, he's doing the
7
fallout.
damage, like
He's trying to pull the bullet out of his arm.
The bone is exposed.
Yeah.
Like you almost blew it off.
He lights 3 matches at the same time and puts it into his wrist, and he gets 4 health bars back.
Oh, you're right. If he had taken 1 more point of damage, it would have completely ripped the arm off. Yeah, that would have been super bad.
For some reason, cops don't like me, so I don't like cops. I've been watching a whole bunch of like little clips of RoboCop on YouTube again. I'm gonna wheel around. Yeah, that whole movie, man. The ending with like the green screen arms flapping, they look like they're 20 feet long.
Gotta go to YouTube and watch RoboCop the musical. It's hilarious.
The musical?
Yep.
I will. I'm gonna wheel around and shoot burst at this guy. -3.
I mean, you can only burst once.
Yep.
Yeah, you can only like fire each gun up to its rate of fire once.
My rate of fire is 30.
Right, but you've bursted. So you selected your fire mode and then you fired with it. It's not like taking 2 single shots with a pistol.
Yeah, so you can't 3-round burst 10 times.
Yeah.
So I can't shoot at another target, but I'm -3.
Correct. If you got a set of cyber arms, like a second set of cyber arms, you could do that. Actually, you can get 4 cyber arms, so you can carry 3 rifles at the same time.
Damn.
Yeah.
So.
And a chainsaw.
Okay.
I mean, that's why you get the bonus for 3-round bursts, is because you're putting the time into aim and it's keeping it very on target.
I see.
Also, it's really good at saving ammo, because if you go full auto every round, you'll run out of magazines pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But full auto is a good way of...
Oh, full auto is
icing a
amazing. There's no
motherfucker.
reason not to use full auto, I think. A lot. In
Carry
real
more
life,
ammo
not a
than
great
you
idea.
do.
In Cyberpunk 2020, the mathematics basically encourage full auto usage.
Yeah.
How much? It's 6 seconds for combat time, right?
I think it's
Yep.
3.2 seconds.
3.2. So like saying
Don't
stuff.
quote me. Yeah, oh, listen. It's a role-playing game. You can say a reasonable amount of stuff.
Can I awareness notice what these fuckers are doing? And then relay
Please
the info?
awareness notice. Absolutely. You'll do so at a -3, though.
Yeah. -3, yeah.
Nope. What is the base for awareness notice? What's the stat it's tied to?
I believe it is cool.
Is it?
No, I think it's int.
Or it might be reflex. Oh no, yeah, you're
It's
probably
int.
right.
It's int.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll another d10.
Your brain explodes.
Not again.
Your eyes fall out of
Oh,
your
no.
head.
You are oblivious. Not only do you not know what's going on, everyone else knows how ignorant you are. So I feel like you lean around the corner and you're like, hey, what are those guys? You like say it to yourself, what are those guys doing? And like everyone hears it over the bullets. They see you like ducking your head out like, what's going on over there?
Guys, I don't know what happened. They turned into a blue car.
Everyone, even people that aren't looking your direction, briefly turn and look at you, chicken necking your way. You're like those people in Rainbow Six Siege that like corner peek, except
Oh, yeah.
or you're like a cat that's corner peeking, right? Like 90% of your bodies are on the corner, and you're like, oh, what's going on over there? I bet no one can see me.
I just
You're
like
like a teenage boy who's only played first person shooters, finally getting to play paintball for the first time.
Oh,
and thinking
no,
he's a god.
I know exactly what that's.
I freaking Mike
see
Myers around the corner, just stand there for a couple seconds, then drive back into cover.
Yeah, probably just the huge amount of gunfire. You're so confused by everything that's happening. Sensory overload. Got anything else you want to do?
I'm not gonna really do with the skills that I have.
Okay. You are currently messaging me on Discord, and you're not a member of this cast. Please stop. Mash.
What's endurance? What is endurance skill? Is it like to push yourself further when you're running or something?
Yeah, it's like long distance running. It's like being able to like hold your breath for a long time, that sort of shit.
It's the ability to withstand pain and hardship. Endurance checks are made whenever a character must be active over a long period of time without food, sleep, and water. This is like survival, essentially.
I haven't moved yet.
That's correct.
Was the front doors locked? I don't remember. It was 2 weeks ago.
Nope.
The window is broken completely. You
Yeah,
can
that
just
window
walk
has been
through
shot
it.
by a whole bunch of bullets. The door is also not locked.
I know the door is totally locked. He locked it behind him. But
Oh,
that
right, because he
window
put the
is
close
completely
sign on.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The window's gone, though, if you want to duck in there.
How far away is that? Oh, I can get back here.
Yeah, you want to do a counter slide, like going down the hood of your Ford Interceptor.
Yeah.
scratching it with your
handcuffs.
with your handcuffs.
I've got like the RGB is like sparking on my fanny pack.
Arthur, I feel like we're channeling the same movie here, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, Mash Nathers.
so I like the idea that you run in and I run out and we high five on the way past. Like,
Our metal arms like ping.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm just like, don't go into the storage.
there's a
bunch
sound
of dudes
effect
in
from
there.
One Punch Man. It's like, One Punch!
Oh wait. I will turn off the walk. Is it near? It's near me, right? Because there's like
Yes. Yep.
right the fuck over here.
Okay.
I'll turn.
You turn
the
off the
fucking
walk at a
off.
-9, but I'll allow it without a skill roll. It's just
Just like take my metal arm and just like smash the thing until it's not on anymore.
that's safe.
I go all the way over there, Arthur.
Do you have a
19
run
meters.
speed that'll allow you
I
to
do. 21 run speed. I am a fast boy.
I
Okay.
just like that I
You can
yelled
even run
something
around the car.
incredibly stupid and then ran behind and high fived Mash.
All right, you've surprised this guy in blue. Both of them.
And I kick him. I kick him so hard,
Okay,
Arthur.
so you need to move like one step closer, but yes.
Sorry, that's it. Just my dude snapped
Fine.
there. So
Okay.
I'm gonna kick
He
him
also
so
will
hard.
use karate to. Listen. The problem is every time I say karate, I want to do Parks and Rec.
Karate.
Karate. I have a +2 because I'm blocking. 16.
Wait. How do I do this again?
You have to roll the skill first before you roll damage and location.
Taekwondo.
I'm probably about to get my ass beat.
Oh.
Taekwondo kick him for 36. Go ahead and roll damage and location.
Oh, sorry, hang on. I gotta.
Come on, left leg.
Bonus damage.
Oh,
Left arm for 17 points of damage, which is who's he? Blue.
I like
One.
the idea that he came up to block and I just kicked his arm so it like dislocated at the fucking elbow.
No, his armor absorbs all the damage.
What?
Yeah. You kick
17
him.
points of damage.
Yeah, he's got 18 points of armor. You kick him so hard, he tries to go to block it, and you like kick him in the elbow. And you kick the elbow pad that's located there. He looks like huh.
it's like one of those orange like biker pads that are like flexible when they like bend, but once they hit anything, they're like non-Newtonian.
What is the aim thing? It's like negative
-4.
negative
Yeah,
3.
Yeah, -4.
-4.
All right.
You gotta use
I'm
that
gonna
next
try it
time.
again. I'm gonna try it again.
I don't know that you can do multiple martial arts together. I
Mm.
think it's just like regular attacking. Like you get one attack per set of limbs.
Well, that means I get a second leg.
No.
I think you can because you can do like you can 2-weapon wield. So
I'll buy that excuse. That actually does sound reasonable.
Get a third leg in your chest cavity, so it just like comes out.
I am Kick Puncher. My punches have the power of kicks.
All right.
Use
So
that.
if you're letting me do that, then I'll
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
but,
let's do
but
it.
this time,
yeah,
I'll
you
make
can
a
do
call.
2-weapon attacks with a -3 to the second weapon penalty. So it's on page it's on page 88 of my version of the book, but it might be
Okay.
different on yours.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So all right. So I'm gonna do a cold attack on the head.
Okay. He's
So that
gonna-
would be -3, then -4. So -7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
25.
So oof, that was close.
You go for the head, and he gets both hands up in some sort of technical karate block that I don't know, but someone who knows karate will correctly tell me how I did it in comment section.
Okay, and then I'm going to just step around the corner like that.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do that?
I can't move any further, so...
Step directly into.
I'm going to. Okay, I'm just going to outrightly say it because it's been a couple weeks since we played. Your karate skill is much better than your ability to get hit on a 15. Your stepping away makes it very easy for this guy to shoot you in the face.
I'm more worried about this dude.
Yes, I mean, look, you should be worried about both of them.
All right, let's do it. I'm into it.
I just want to inform you of the risks.
Mash Nathers is recording. He's going for the rule of cool. Arthur Perkins.
So you're not stepping away.
No.
Okay.
I'm stepping into the bullets because that's the least thing they expect me to do.
Right. So blue 1 goes first. He is going to try to shoot you, so you'll get Taekwondo to defend.
Hell yeah.
Shooting twice with a pistol. What kind of armor value do you appear to have externally?
None.
Okay, well then,
I'm wearing silk pajamas. So.
Yep, he's not going to attempt to shoot you in the head then. He's just going to shoot you in the body.
Kill.
So this is his first action. 21 to hit. You get your Taekwondo to intercept that. Yep, that'll miss. And he will shoot again. Super frustratedly. This will almost certainly be worse, and it is.
Ooh.
Nope. Roll 1d10. This man is about to put himself on the floor.
D10. 5.
What do you have in your hands right now?
Absolutely nothing.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I told you that.
Okay. Nothing happens then.
Yeah, there was a shotgun that I threw away last episode, remember?
You know what? No. I'm gonna play to this failure. In the blocking process, your silk pajama top gets torn off, and
no,
you're just exposed, pasty blue torso with skin.
I don't know where you got this blue shit from.
I don't know.
Where
okay, you tell us what your torso looks like.
Does he have the misspelled extreme tattoo on his chest?
No,
Extreme.
No, you know what it is, Arthur? I've definitely got the European Space Agency like branding somewhere on my
great, good
on my torso. But I've also tattooed over it, if that makes sense.
Perfect. What did you tattoo over it with?
But it doesn't matter because I got infused skin tattoo stuff. So it's all it's all LED shit. So I guess it's probably some sort of sweet, sick Yakuza tattoo right now. Just all over my body.
Just out of interest, Dave, what's running you +5 on your martial arts?
You roll plus whatever your martial arts is.
Yep.
You roll. That's what you add on to your roll as a bonus. So that's why martial art is But
your martial arts skill already has that as a bonus. You're already rolling that skill amount.
Yeah, because it's doing you 5 for your skill plus 9 for your reflexes plus additional 5 for a bonus you set. I mean, I know that
block is plus
dodge.
2.
You would get +2 for block or dodge. So.
Yeah.
But you don't get an additional
page 100. On page 100 and 112. In addition, martial arts are far more deadly than regular brawling. When using martial arts, you gain damage bonus equal to your current level of martial arts in addition.
Yeah, that's damage. I'm just noticing with your attack rolls. I was just wondering.
You're adding it to your attack modifier.
Did I set that up wrong then?
No, you've been manually adding it to your attack modifier.
I don't think I have been. I've been using a macro for that.
It says Taekwondo modifier 5 for the last time.
And then when you took a -7 before, it applied as a -2.
Blue 2, who's the other gangster that's facing you, is trying to hit you with a 15, and he's just going to shoot you.
Is that their actual names? Blue 1, Blue 2?
No, but you'll
Red 1,
notice
2,
I've
3?
marked them so that I can keep their character sheets. I had to set up.
Would you give me some difficulty to hit bonuses if he's shooting through his friend?
Maybe.
There is definitely like sightline difficulty that you can add to this game.
I will give you a +2. How about that?
I think the penalty is on them, but let me double check that.
Right. Like he would have a -2. A +2 difficulty.
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
Yeah, hang on. I remember reading that somewhere.
He 100% hits.
Okay. All right. Go for it. Oh, actually, it might be on the damage then, I think. No, wait, that doesn't make sense.
Okay, so first shot hits for 8 damage in the chest.
Nothing happens.
And it's the second time as well.
All right.
The math behind this macro takes so long. You get hit shot in the chest again for 8 points of damage.
All right.
Okay.
And
so he just keeps shooting you, and he looks at the gun like, "What is this thing even doing right now?"
Yeah. All right. So I'll modify that macro then. I think it's
all right. How to
so
kill?
it's only to damage, I guess. Then is what that +5 comes in.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's right.
All right. So this guy is
your body type. It's a damage bonus, not body type straight as well. So what's your body type? Is 4? Is 10?
It's
Sorry?
9. It's 9. So it's just 2. Because when you go from very strong, which is 9-10, to like subhuman, you jump up to
That's right, yeah.
in damage. So
Yeah, which is why mine's +4. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Cool.
Which is retarded, by the way, but I completely understand that. You go from Arnold Schwarzenegger to like RoboCop, and
he is still stunned.
Red 3 is dead.
No, he's not.
I thought you said he was mortal.
He did not need to roll for a mortal wound, though. He's only rolling to see if he recovers from a stun save. He's not been hit or shot in any way right now. He's just recovering. I mean, Red 1 is 100% going to shoot Marcus Bishop in the face with his SMG. Try it. And by face, I mean he's just going to try to shoot him. So it's a 15 to hit. He is...
Since Red 1's one behind the guy that's behind me. That's right.
I'm giving you a -2 to be hit because you're using the other guy's cover, theoretically. I forgot to write down the fire rate of MP 2013, so I guess I'd better look that up real quick. Here I was, so glad that I saw all these sheets. I was like, yeah, that's right, I put in all this work.
It's rate of fire is 32.
32? That's unusual.
Which one?
The H&K MP 2013.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's the one I use.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's gonna fire 30 bullets at Marcus Bishop. So +1.
Good luck, James.
He's at a 15.
Well, you're at point blank, so you can block that shit, right?
It's not point blank. It's the guy behind.
The guy in front
So
of me.
you take 4 shots. That is probably not enough to penetrate anywhere in your body.
No, everything is. My armor is at least 12.
Okay.
So 12 in the legs, 15 in the body, 24 in the head.
Yep, that's bad. So this guy sprays 30 bullets at you around all of his companions, and you're just like, oh, I'm good. So he takes off his sunglasses and goes, "What the fuck?" as he reloads his gun.
Wait, you sure you did that right, Arthur?
I'm absolutely sure I did that right. What do you feel I did wrong?
I thought you roll a lot more attacks when you do range stuff, full auto.
I hit with
Yes.
4 bullets because I hit at 15, 16, 17, and 18.
So for every 10 rounds fired at close range, you add +1 to the attack total.
Correct. I did that to the attack to hit bonus.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did that, but I have a penalty for shooting through my own guys.
Did you remember the +1 weapon accuracy on that gun too?
I did not, so I actually would hit you one more
hit.
time. I don't think it's gonna make a difference, but let's see if it does. Oh, I actually put it in on the weapon thing, but I didn't roll it on the SMG skill. It's actually physically on the sheet.
Yep.
All right, let's see if I can get a luck shot on your leg for like max damage.
Also, close range would be 10, not 15. So technically, you should have rolled.
Are you sure?
It's up to 1 meter. 10's up to 1 meter.
Yeah, we're using the alternative rules for that. 13 to your right leg. Does that?
That at one point will go through. Yes.
Yes.
But it'll get hit by your BTM.
Then it'll be by him ignores it. That's right.
Still
but it does
reduces
reduce the
to
armor.
1. No
It'll
matter
reduce
what.
the armor by 1.
And you take 1
What's
damage
the-
no matter what.
Okay.
Can you just tell me what the alternate rules are for that? Because I've clearly
You were the one who
forgotten.
set up the alternate rules. It's 10 to hit at close range or your martial arts skill.
Okay, so you went against his martial arts.
No,
skill?
because he's not close enough. He's not in point blank melee combat with him. He's the one that's
he was
standing
against
away.
15.
Yes.
So
He's the one.
Oh,
It's red one. It's this guy over here. He's the one who's not physically in melee combat with him, so he has to hit a 15. Number 2 has a problem, and that problem's name is Marcus Bishop. I mean, he literally just watched Marcus. You hit a pretty high number while you were beating his ass, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize that also reflex is 10.
Yeah, 24 martial art. Yeah, it's not good for this guy. I don't know whether I want him to run away or not. I don't think he's that hurt, but you're very scary, and he's not very good. Okay. He is gonna.
Would you like an incidental intimidate roll or something?
No, he's just gonna retreat from you and then fire over his shoulder.
Okay.
Can you 3-round burst with an SMG?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna do that. Just try to see if I can tag in. No need to go crazy. +1 to hit. Trying to hit a 15. 3. So I have a +4.
Well, is he running first or is he shooting
that's a good
first?
point. Yep. So he's reduced to a +1 because he's running first. All right. So 1d6. He will tag you with 1 bullet. Incredible.
That's something a lot with our 3-round bursts, both ours and theirs, in every game I've played so far.
So how about those Yankees? Nope. Okay. Yeah. Fires over his shoulder for no effect. Let me run through this because it's actually the start of the 3rd round. Things are happening. Marcus Bishop.
All right, I will, with my gun in my other hand, shoot point blank range, or shoot at the 15 against the guy, red one,
Okay.
aiming for the head.
Yep. Goodbye, red one, I guess. As long as you don't roll a 1, I'm pretty sure you're just going to have straight up execute him.
So it should be at a, so it's, I've got the +3 for the cyberware, but -4 framing at the location, so.
-1.
Yeah. My gun's got a +1 weapon accuracy, I think, though. Yeah.
I should have a +3, right? Because you got the.
Yep. Okay.
laser
Yeah.
sensor.
You 100% shoot him in the head.
Yep. All right. Let's roll the damage.
You are correct. They all have 10 reflex, by the way. It's kind of what you would expect out of a street
So
dog.
17 head.
Okay. So the head reduces 14. Oh, is it armor piercing?
Yep.
Okay. So 14 becomes 7. So you deal 10 points of damage, which is then doubled to 20, minus a BTM of 3. You instantly execute him. He is dead.
And then I'll step back behind the pole here.
We still have.
I'm eat these cookies. You guys keep doing your thing.
Blah, blah, blah.
What kind of cookies you got, Dave?
Turkish Delight flavored gingerbread cookies.
Cacavol?
Okay.
Cacavol? Chocolate. I don't know how to say it in Polish, but chocolate.
Did you bring enough for everybody?
It's like
He's like, look under your
this,
seat. I had my wife mail you all. Pascal Jaden.
I am going to shoot at red 2.
Okay. You have a +4 to hit because he's immobile. He's
Red 2
literally
is
like
immobile?
a teenager holding his hand. He's like, what is the dark power sealed within my dragon force? Except he's also screaming in intense pain.
Red 2's immobile?
Oh, sorry, you
Red
said
2's in
red
front of the car.
2. Yes, yes. Okay. Yep. Red 2 has a car engine as cover, by the way. So you're good. Go ahead.
From my angle, he didn't.
From here? I'll buy that on a technicality. Only for you, Glimo. It's only because you're shooting westernly, and we know that that's your best direction. Nope.
The only other person that costumes for Arthur shows.
Roll a 1d10,
Yep.
please. Let's see if you manage to shoot James in the back. You do something bad.
6 is bad.
Yeah, anything above a 5 is bad. All right, where's that chart? You think I know it
Weapon
already?
discharges.
You take 1 point in damage and make a stun
or strike
save.
something harmless.
What?
Weapon
Oh,
discharge-
I'm sorry, you're in combat. Yes.
Yes.
Weapon discharges, make a reliability roll. 'Cause this is a non-automatic weapon, so you do need to make a reliability roll.
Probably be VR though, right?
His
What?
pistol's not that good.
It is very reliable.
Mm-hmm.
Militech's Arms Avenger. I've forgotten how to do this. Is it just 2d6 or?
Pretty sure it's just
1d10?
on a VR. I'm pretty sure it's like a 9 out of 10 is it breaks or something like that.
I'm looking at reliability in the reliability chapter. It doesn't say. Just roll a d10 and we'll figure it out.
Very reliable jams on a sincere. It says jams on -5 or lower. I'm seeing what that's rolled from.
No,
Well,
it jams on a 3 or lower. You're good. You're good. You rolled
Okay.
it. Yep, it's on page 106. You're good.
Great. Okay. Well,
Yep.
that sucked. So I guess I'll try again just for fun at a -3.
Fumbles again.
I did.
Roll a d10, please. Guy is constantly clearing jams. He's doing that thing on the AR-15 where you have to push the little plug thing on the side.
4 is I just miss, right?
You're good. Well, I
Okay.
mean, insofar as you miss, yes. Yeah.
Well,
Put that in for the Vietnam War, you know. They worked out that apparently where they were testing the Colts wasn't the same environment as the jungles of Vietnam, so they had to put that extra rod in.
Perfect. Anything else, Pascal?
No.
You're actually less exposed than you were last round because everybody's dead
Right.
or standing there screaming. Coltan, you are, last I remember, hiding on the far side of a counter, having turned a walk off by smashing the burner.
Yeah.
What would you like to do now?
I think I still have line of sight on this guy. Carman.
Give me a ping. I had to zoom out.
Red.
Yes,
Red man.
that sounds correct.
Red man car dude.
Yep. Line of sight. He's outside of pistol close range, but anything else, you'll be good.
I got heavy assault.
Yeah. You're good.
I'm getting
I
tired.
love
of
the
this
idea
guy.
that assault rifles in this game are like, yeah, it's easy to hit within 100 to 200 meters, and most maps in this game are like, yeah, 5 meters.
Then listen, that happened in Wrath and Glory and in our Rowhammer Rogue Trader game. But there was one time we had sniper rifle level of stuff, and James got to go fucking wild with his magical Eldar sniper laser. It was so upsetting for me. I was like, the battlefield is super long. And James was like, all right, well, I see that guy that has an incredibly high hide shot chance, and I shoot him. And then I shoot him again.
Yeah, the game, I did a Cyberpunk game where I did everything to scale like you're supposed to. And it broke the players. It literally broke the players because I was like, okay, yeah, so basically these guys see you from 150 meters away, which is fairly reasonable. And they just pull out their assault rifles and they start blasting. And like, okay, how far can we move? You can move 5 meters a turn. What have you got for weapons? Oh, we all picked pistols. Okay, cool. Yeah, good luck.
That's how you get rocked.
Yeah.
Coltan.
Mutant Chronicles has an interesting range system where it doesn't actually go on actual range in terms of meters or feet. It breaks down the battle into zones. So, like, if you've got a completely clear street, that's one zone. But if you've got cars blocking the way, then behind each sort of like line of defense, there's a new zone.
Interesting.
I like the way that they did it in the Star Wars Genesis game.
But also Coltan.
Edge of the Empire.
Let's talk about that rifle.
I'm dumping the rest of my clip into him.
Okay, how many bullets?
24.
Okay. You get a +2 to hit.
Plus
He
3.
presses mini mouse to
You need
to
at least
mount
30
up.
bullets. It's +2.
Plus 2.
I was gonna say there's no reason to shoot that last 4.
Well, technically, if he rolled high enough, he could hit him 24 times.
Mm.
I mean, I've got an extra
Magazines, yeah.
I leave 3 bullets in there for a burst action.
18.
All right, so you'll hit 4 times. This is Red 2 standing by. No, he's probably dead.
Wow.
Chest. Unfortunately, the chest has already taken a hit, so it's only 17. He will reduce it.
He's definitely got cover there, though, right, Arthur?
No.
He's sitting behind a car.
Nope.
No?
Technically, from this angle, he didn't get
Coltan,
far enough behind the car.
Mm-hmm.
He's stunned with the first shot. Right arm reduces to 17. With BTM, he still only takes 1 injury. No need to reroll yet. 32 to right leg. Throws the right leg off. And he takes 29 points of damage. Brings him to 32 injury. Now he has to roll at a mortal 4. He dies. I mean, your final shot hits him and probably deals enough damage to kill him, but yeah, he's super dead. You catch him platoon style. He turns towards you as he sees Pascal shooting at you, and then All right.
Like the end of RoboCop.
This is gonna be a RoboCop day, huh?
Yep.
No, you know that movie with the worst death sequence ever, where the guy's like screaming in slow motion for like 15 minutes? It's
Tropic Thunder.
that. I think
There's
they mimic that in Tropic Thunder, but
maybe.
yeah.
But then I'll fish out one of the 2 spare clips that I carry in my fanny pack and reload.
Mash Nathers.
Oh, I was looking up the video clip. I kick him.
Okay.
Lock it in, Eddie. I think I can just hit Taekwondo. I think I can just hit this button.
Yes, that
I
sounds
think I
right
can
to
just
me.
hit it.
Okay, he gets a 25 to block. He uses Thunder Cross split attack, and it works! You go to kick him, and he blocks with a cross attack and breaks your attack momentum. This is not how martial arts work.
Yeah.
Would you like to use your
Yeah.
other? All right.
My other leg, yeah.
You wheel around for a crescent kick, I guess. I got a 30, so you wheel back around. Whoopah!
I think as far as MASH goes, it's more like the Liu Kang bicycle kick.
Where he floats in the air. So this
No, it's more like the silk is like giving me the weird friction.
he takes his sunglasses off as you both move back to go into idle poses. He goes, "Not bad. Your kicks have the power of punches, but my punches have the power of kicks."
Friendship.
Yeah, they got a friendshipality ending. What else do you want to do?
So I can run 21 fucking meters.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask you to make a awareness check right here, and I'm not going to penalize you for having to take an extra action. That's just going to happen automatically.
All right.
Just Dave or all of us?
Just him, because he's the one that's close enough. All right. So you notice that the guy behind the counter here is also a 92nd Streeter, and he's currently throwing on armor and pulling a gun out from under the counter. He appears to be shouting into the back room for more people to join him, like he's doing like random arm waving, even though you don't see anybody nearby. You think probably more 92nd Streeters are armoring up and preparing to like come out and kill you.
I love the fact that we were like trying to work out where we might find them. We didn't realize they'd be literally parked across the road from. Yeah, like they gang hideouts across the road from the actual place.
So that might change your perspective. Just be clear again. Unless you come in here, this guy is not active yet. Like he sees you, but he's still strapping armor and weapons on. But you might want to be aware that you can't hide from him because there's.
So where is this Dominique's Noodle place? Oh, right next to the 92nd Street Embassy.
So what is he holding gun wise?
Now on an 18, I will give you that. 3, 1. Gun wise,
because I might just run in there while he's getting prepared and try and.
He has a Arasaka Minami 10 SMG.
An SMG, huh?
Yeah, you can see he's got it on the counter in front of him. He's pulling a magazine out to like load in it.
What about armor? What has he got on?
You
said he was putting something on.
That's correct, but I don't think that I don't think that your awareness was high enough to get multiple things out of this.
Okay.
Whatever he's putting on, it looks like it's better than what the other people here are wearing.
Okay. And what's the guy in front of me got as a gun?
He has a pistol. It is a Sternmeyer Type 36.
This guy right here. That's what he has. He has a pistol.
And the other guy marked blue. All the colors have the same equipment. So all the blues have the same equipment. All the reds have the same equipment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What do you want to do?
I will
teleport behind me.
Jump jets.
The guy who took his glasses off goes, "He's fast."
I'll go over there.
You did teleport behind him. Okay. Then the guy you've been karate punching is going to pull out his gun and turn with you as you go. I think there is a penalty for that, actually.
It hit me while I'm moving? Yeah.
No, to turn to face target is a -2. And you've also got him as cover for another -2. So he has a -4 on both of these shots. So it'll be -4 and then -7.
Plus his elbows hurt.
Wow. You're really getting into that. No, he'll still hit you. Seven. Chest for 8, so no damage. Yeah, he tracks you as you move, but he doesn't.
Man, they really don't. I guess they don't like my guess pajamas, right? They're just blasting away.
What's his move? Run of 18, huh?
Soon I'll be free donging it if I'm not careful.
I forget, who did I assign this to? James Layton. Okay. So you hear a sound, Marcus Bishop, one that you'd hoped you would never hear. The gangster runs up towards your bike and kicks it over. The whole bike falls over to the ground, and you can hear the paint scraping. You can see the bike. It happens in slow motion. Like,
It's got that.
That's got it basically has a sound effect that's just like, no, Papa.
Yeah. A mixture of all these things and Arms of the Angels all mashed together.
Yeah. I have dropped my fair share of bikes in my time.
The gangster runs out of melee combat with MASH and then turns to shoot him. So he's turning to face target, which is a -2. He's already acted, which makes this a -5 total. I see double digits, but not good enough. And then he's going to finish moving away another 11.5 meters. He's dead. He's dead. All right. So red 3 standing by.
Is he unstunned yet?
He's
Yes, he is.
unstunned next round. Marcus Bishop, the guy standing nearby you, has finally pulled himself back together. It's your
All right,
turn.
I'll execute him.
Okay. Well, you don't get immobility for this
No,
because
that's
he's
fine.
I expect that you're still going to execute him, but
Goes from screaming out his hand to like, I can do this. Looks over. Okay. Well,
okay, roll a
It's a
d10.
fumble.
Man, these D10s are swinging, aren't they?
9.
Oh no.
So there's no one in your combat radius. You managed to wound a member of your party. I mean, you're not facing anyone, so I think the only person you could manage to wound is yourself. So I'd like you to roll a damage roll against yourself, including
No
a
worries.
location. You shoot yourself. I mean, it'd be
You're
ridiculous for you
surprised that
to...
this man wakes up.
Wow, did you just
Wow.
kill yourself?
Holy shit.
Yeah, I rolled almost maximum damage.
What's your armor rating on your face?
24. It's armor piercing, so it'll be 12.
Oh my god.
We'd reduce it down to 9. Body type modifier -5, but is it after or before it doubles?
Let's say it's after. No, let's say it's
No,
before.
no.
Before.
Body type takes into account before you double.
Okay.
Before you
Even then, it
double
takes
it,
it to 4 times 2 is 8, still fatal.
Okay, you shoot yourself in the by accident.
Oh my
This is
God.
so ridiculous, though. It doesn't make any sense that you would be like, "All right, I'm a trained soldier." Boop. I don't
It's
know.
like-
No, his motorbike got kicked over, Arthur. He's got nothing to live for now.
no, he's got like one of those little tiny bayonets on the end of his pistol. When he shoots it, he just lets go of it and flips backwards into the forehead.
You know what? I actually would buy the pistol physically bludgeoning him in the face rather than shooting himself in the face. Because otherwise, you just literally die right here. Oh, don't worry. If Pascal was in range, you would have shot Pascal in the face, for sure. For this time, you simply hit yourself in the face, and I'm guessing that the physical bludgeoning damage is not enough to get through your head.
No.
Okay. So you just look ridiculous to everyone around
Yeah.
you. Pascal watches as you're like, ah!
And there's this like one moment of, well, I might be crap, but I'm not that crap.
Wow.
He doesn't say this out loud. This is just,
It's a pretty
inner
it's a pretty
Pascal
these kinds of-
monologue.
It's a pretty these kinds of cases because I could totally buy brass in the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
or,
Mash,
or like,
if
I
Mash
also
was in
like the
place of
idea that-
Pascal, then you like the time code of the current time. There's like 2 seconds later an upload to Cyberpunk YouTube of a cop hitting himself in the face with his own gun.
live stream fails. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Welcome to
but I
Skipping.
also, Jesus Christ. I also like the idea that there's a helmet on the ground, and like how there's like a spoon in the sink when you turn on the water. It like scoops up around the helmet and shoots himself in the face.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? after?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I have to just deal with. I have to sit here and deal with that with myself for a bit. You know, that's the remainder of my actually is contemplating my own life.
Pascal Jaden.
I like the idea that the guy walks over to you and is like, "Hey, it's okay, man. Like, it happens sometimes."
Otherwise, I would have to run out and try to save you. If I did manage it, I'd be like, "What the fuck happened?" Well,
Pascal. Well, no, there's no saving somebody who shoots himself in the face.
Really?
That's it. Yeah. No.
Even within
no, if you
4 seconds.
it's very clear in the rules. If you lose your head, you're irrecoverable.
That's good to know.
You need the things that are inside of your face area to live.
For people that are hard to kill.
Pascal Jaden.
You run over to James and he's just like, "Oh, what happened?" And the guy that you shot before was like, "I don't know, man. He just fucking shot himself in the face."
Pascal, you get the chilling sense that somehow you narrowly avoided an accidental discharge.
Reverse psychology with bullets.
I am going to try to shoot the red dude.
Yep.
I'm sure unsuccessfully, but here we go. Oh,
nope, it's successful.
It's like Kung Pao. I trained him
wrong as a joke.
Wrong on purpose.
No damage.
You just had to watch someone else do it first, and you almost got it.
You want to shoot again?
Yeah, I'm
right.
Just
come at me, bro.
Putting it up.
Well,
36.
There you go.
Now you just have to hope that you hit him in the leg. 9 damage, left leg. All right, so it's not enough to blow his leg off because it was BTM, but it hurts real bad, and it's probably enough to cause.
Ace Ventura taking a spear to the leg.
19 total injury. He's now in mortal wound range. He dies.
Woo!
Nice.
Wait, is that your first
I
kill?
killed someone.
That is your first kill. Is that your
like my first rolled kill?
Like
I killed the 2 guys that were unconscious. They kidnapped me, but.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. You could have been best friends with that guy. He was reformed, you know, like he was thinking about things differently, and you saw a man eat a bullet in front of him from himself. I don't know. He was rethinking his life.
Pascal, what do you got? Anything else?
Did MASH tell any of us about what was going on across the street?
No.
Okay. Then I have no idea what's going on, so I
mean, you know that there's a guy that's moving in behind you and just kicked over a motorbike.
Oh, yes. I do know about that. I had forgotten about him. Okay. Then I am going to move to here.
Okay. Coltan Bonez.
Does he have cover from me at this point?
Oh, he definitely has engine black cover at this point. Yeah.
Okay.
You could move so that he doesn't. Like
that's what I'm
with the cash register, you'd clip the engine black, so you'd be fine.
Also, like the idea that you might shoot James's motorbike, and that guy put a bullet in his own head and lived. Okay, so he's not mad man.
It's only in the gag rule.
I like the idea that if this was a movie, that was like a misfire that happened on set.
I was actually thinking like this section
happened to the
wall,
stunt double.
that section of wall, is that full cover as well?
Yes. I mean, you can't see through it because it's a wall. It's a real wall.
No, but if I moved there, could I shoot around the corner, get a full flank?
Yep.
Great.
Now, just to be clear, this restaurant wall is not as hardcore as like the concrete data poles and all that out here. Like he can shoot through it. It will provide armor, but it won't be as good.
I'm gonna dump a 15 rounds into this guy.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that'll only get you a +1.
It's half a clip.
Yes.
But it's also
it's 15 bullets. 2. Yeah, I agree.
So
I guess it's -2 because I took a -3 from moving first.
Yes.
So drummer, it really only you either want to do 10 bullets or 20.
All right, I'll do 20 then.
Yeah,
like 15
I
is
agree.
just...
Mathematically, getting that second bonus is real good.
Right. But
so you're shooting at a -1. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. You spray bullets. James's motorcycle takes a few strays. The blue car takes a few strays. This guy is like shitting himself as there's a firestorm around him.
I love the idea, by the way, that everyone's like, "Why'd you park so far away, Mash? Huh? Why didn't you park right in the street, Mash?"
Drummer, you got anything else?
No.
Okay. Mash Nathers.
So I am going to go to my car and collect my weapon. I think.
Okay.
I think it's time. So I say to everyone as I'm doing this, as half naked, basically naked, Mash Nathers,
Listen,
because
you've
his still
kept your
pajamas
pants
are
on,
completely-
okay? You kept your pants on.
That's why I said half naked, because he's
Okay.
like his top is all like been ripped off and shit.
In terms of
got a
nakedness,
nice
the
little-
pants are like 90% of it, though. So
You know what? I'll accept that term. That's fine.
all of the critical bits you don't want to get shot are located in that general area.
That's right. So Mash Nathers will, as he's running over. Oh, look at that! I can make it so far. That was 14 meters.
Okay.
He will
Pop the trunk.
get to the, you know.
I don't know that they have that technology yet. Did they have that in the 80s?
I have it in my brain that I can interface with.
Okay, I'll buy
radio
that.
signals.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, so I make the sound in my mouth because it's cool, because this has been live streamed and shit. So I'm just
Sure.
like, so as I say to that, it's like, we go, I run past, it's like, what did we call these guys? East 95?
92nd Street.
92nd Street. More gangbangers in that building right there. I guess we found their hideout. As I say, as I run past the dude who's like somehow sitting in like the little heaven, like dodged all these bullets, and he's just like, what the fuck?
He's having a good time.
He starts thinking about like Samuel L. Jackson. He's like, oh man, I need to change my career, So he'll get his Uzi.
I'm going to become a pro golfer.
He'll get his Uzi. And then he will. Yeah.
This is your third action now.
Yeah, so equipping it would be
Action
3, 6.
2.
So this would. So I will, with my SMG, I will unload on this dude.
Very well.
I will put 20 bullets into him.
That's not great for
At a
me.
-6.
He has the bike as cover, I guess, for his legs. A very minimal amount of cover. 10 SP.
On the legs?
Yeah.
No.
No.
That's no good.
You fire a bunch of bullets at him. And
Oh, wait, hang on. That would have been, if I'm rolling 20, so that would have been 4. That wouldn't have counted. It's 13.
It wouldn't have
so
made a
yeah, it's
difference,
still
yeah.
fine. Yeah.
The car that he's standing by, James's bike, both take more strays.
That's the luckiest motherfucker alive.
He's doing pretty good for himself. Our final action before the break is going to be this guy. Ooh, I really don't want to get shot in the back by Drummer. You guys have got him. Oh, the door is closed. Ooh, is there someplace I can get cover from both of
The
you?
door's locked.
I locked it.
Yeah.
I don't
on
know.
the outside.
I don't know if he won't know that. But
He's gonna run to here and fire at Mash over the top of the car. Okay, so he's got a -3, and that's it. It's too bad that he's also terrible at shooting. Not that terrible though. That's good enough.
It's a pistol. 1d6 damage. Yeah, okay.
He shoots you in the chest for 11
Wait, why did you roll 2 pistols?
because he's firing twice, and I think he might have just shot himself.
Make reliability.
Weapon discharge. Yeah. It is good.
imagine dodging 40 bullets and then beating yourself.
No. The weapon does not jam. Okay.
I'm good with the chest hit, by the way.
Yep, I figured you would be. Things are about to get more spicy.
Subdermal armor is nice.
Yes.
Let's see here. To turn all these bad boys off so that we can go on break. Listen, friends, we'll be back for the second half shortly. Marcus Bishop will recover from what happened. Charge back into battle. Stick around. We'll be back in about 8 minutes for the second half.
Humanity dropped a few points today.